Good morning and welcome to day 2 of our cruise. It is approximately about 7:30 this morning and it's kind of hard and I did miss it. The sunrise is over in that direction. But we are passing Havana, Cuba, and you can see it off in the distance. Let me zoom in. And there is Havana. Or at least I believe that is Havana.
We just got back to our room after walking around the ship for a little bit, and we realized that we forgot to do a dining review of our brunch at the wake this morning. So we wanted to tell you guys about what we had. Alright, so for our starters, I got the wedge salad, which had which was a baby green lettuce with smoked bacon and blue cheese. And Chris got the fennel and citrus salad, which was prosciutto, spiced pistachio crumble, honey yogurt, and vinaigrette. What did you think about your salad this morning?
It was actually really delicious. What did you think about yours?
My salad was alright. I probably wouldn't order it again because whenever I cut the lettuce, it all just kind of fell apart and I just had a mess. And there wasn't, like, by the time that I finished, I just had a bunch of egg and bacon on the bottom of my plate and nothing on my salad anymore. It didn't work for me this morning.
I wonder if it would have been better if you ate it like a taco.
It probably would have been better if I'd ate it. If I'd ate it like a taco, if I picked it up and ate it like a taco, it would have been great. And then for our main course, I got the wake, which was an eggs benedict, but it had crispy pork belly, sauteed spinach, and bone marrow hollandaise. It was actually really, really good, but it didn't feel like it was pork belly because of the way that they breaded it and fried it. But it still tasted great. Like, I still loved it. And then we shared a steak and eggs, and that was probably the best thing on the table.
To you, yes. I had
You got the brioche French toast.
Yes.
And it had caramelized bananas, toasted pecan, and whipped cream frioche.
I actually enjoyed the French toast.
This is where we differ because I thought that it was awful. That was like the worst thing I've ever put in my mouth. I hated it.
Had a little tang to it to start off with, but it grew on me the more I ate it. So I actually enjoyed it.
I thought it was awful, and I never wanted to eat it again.
The steak and eggs was good. The sauce that was on the steaks, what was the sauce again?
Portobello sauce.
It was actually really good. It helped top off the steak. And then we had a potato. It
was a potato roasty. It tasted like corn,
It tasted like a mix between a hush puppy and a fried mashed potato dumpling.
Oh yeah, that was good though. I actually liked that.
Yeah, it was really good.
I was surprised I liked that. And then for dessert, I got the coconut panna cotta, which had fresh berries, candied orange, and granola on it, and it was amazing. It was so light, it was so fluffy, it was refreshing. I loved it. Chris got the apple tatine, and I hated that too. That was worse than the French toast for me. I thought that was god awful. Mine was good. Yours?
Yes.
No.
And the fresh berries that she had was raspberries.
Oh yes, there was fresh raspberries on it, and that was great.
And
it was so light and fluffy.
The French toast came with strawberries and blueberries, which were delicious. So we ended up out here on the dock, and we're enjoying the views and relaxing until our reservations at test kitchen for dinner.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
And from this point you are able to see our kitchen. The door is always open, so you can always get a glimpse of the action happening inside. This is going to be amazing.
Thank you. I didn't catch the door or the rest of the stuff.
She was saying that that one station was like a mixology station where they mix up all their handcrafted drinks, and then that second station in the middle is where they fix all the, like they plate all the food, and then you can see straight into the kitchen, so you can always see what they're cooking.
What was the red drink?
I'm not sure.
She said something with ginger.
It was like ginger and an oolong tea and something else, like hibiscus. And I want to say, she said it was a flower drink. You know, it's to cleanse your palate before you have dinner.
Sometimes you need to go
there is a menu. Looks like a shopping list, I know. Yeah, but we have a 6-course set tasting menu. So the choice is already done from our side. From your side, it's just to sit back, relax, and enjoy this quite interesting dinner. Because our cuisine is a little bit different than the rest of the eateries. Most of our dishes are very Instagrammable. They're fashion forward. So we combine uncombinable things here. We play with textures and shapes of food. Wow. So most of those dishes you never saw or never tried. So it's quite a sort of an experience. So we will start this dinner with a mushroom. Then it's going to be eggs. After that it's going to be scallops. The only choice we are giving to is between venison or beef, like your main course option. After that it's going to be blue cheese, and we finish it with a chocolate. That's good.
How about a few drinks?
Actually, you can see it on our QR codes. We could pair all of those dishes with wines, beers, or cocktails. So you will get like a flight of 6 different drinks with each and every course. So, but with a smaller amount, because 6 glasses of wine, trust me, we already have one in the room. Or I brought just a regular menu if somebody wants to have a look. Alright, so we have eggs and peas here in front of you. We have an egg yolk which was poached in a smoked fat for about 3 hours. As a result, it became like a creamy texture inside there. After that, we put a little bit of citrus oil, some rock salt on top. There is also a party of green peas with some sherry and white Sturgeon caviar on top. So the best idea is to break down the egg yolk to combine all the flavors so that will work like a sauce. And you can put it on top of the Guinness bread.
I'm sorry. Who tried it? Did anybody try it yet?
I'm gonna give it a try here.
It's really You're going to be the first taster. Is it?
Alright, I'll try. Oh, that looks so disgusting.
You have to try it once.
I don't like
It is really good.
I don't like peas, so let's see.
Now, puree and mix it all together. Oh, you are too funny. I don't know.
I like it.
It smells like someone put this cigarette out of it.
I don't know.
It's better than the mushroom.
It's better than the mushroom.
What you think? Your face says nope. That was a nope. So it's growing on you? Is that what you said? You're eating it again? I never would have thought that a running egg would grow on you.
We have scallops here, but let me finish.
This is just the appetizer.
So, I call this dish when the land meets the sea. We have a very, very tender scallop with a golden crust, 2 types of seaweed over there, and the serrano ham, like a prosciutto on the side, like represents the earth for me. Right on top we pour the serrano ham broth, which was infused for about 18 hours to create such kind of a good flavor inside there. So as a result, all ingredients, they're going to interact with each other. The seaweed will open up, it will have the flavor, and you will feel like an ocean flavor on your plate. This broth is just too beautiful.
So good. I like the way you
I just love the way that he's saying you're going to have an ocean flavor. It's fishy, you shouldn't eat it.
so fishy.
Nope.
I can't believe. I think it's good. I gotta pay my bill for my drink. Where are you gonna go eat? You
There's
beef.
plenty of other places to eat.
You like the beef.
No, I don't.
It's okay.
Oh, yeah, but we need you to here. They're fun. And you love animals. You like it? Is it fishy? It's not bad.
It's a little fishy.
A little?
Really, I'm not a fish person.
I could smell it.
like fish, but it's.
But I always was told if something smells and tastes fishy, it's not fresh. It's fish. I make scallops at home. My scallops come from home.
What do you think?
Look like different kinds.
Very good.
It tastes like a scallop.
The scallop
It's good.
Oh, the broth is fishy.
Broth is good.
Oh, it's the broth.
Yeah, the scallop is fine.
I don't want it.
What do you think?
Scallop is fine. The broth.
Very good stuff.
You can't taste the ocean because of the salt water. That's what it really is.
Thank you.
It actually wasn't like, once I had it in my mouth, it was alright, but at first, like that first bite.
Did you try all 3 pieces together?
No, I did not. Let me do it.
Try all 3 pieces together. Well, you got the seaweed, the whatever that meat is.
The scallop is good. The soup that's good. The scallop is actually very good.
I don't like the seaweed bun. So what do you think? Are we 3 out of 3? I'm with her.
The scallop.
It's not a crime scene on your plate, it's just a beetroot puree. Then the pickled berries in a red wine and vinegar for about like 2 hours to create like a very interesting flavor inside. On top of those, my colleagues, they will put a chocolate wick, so when it's going to be poured, it's going to be melted under venison jus. And the chocolate will add a little bit of bitterness to it. The jus is very, very smoky. It reminds me like a gunpowder flavor, so as a result, it's very crispy. On the side, there is a potato pave. It's approximately 70 layers of potatoes inside there, full of dairy and a little bit of garlic. On top of those, there is a white powder. So we are reducing the amount of bacon fat for about like 2 days to create a very thick texture, and as a result, we can create it like a Parmesan cheese.
Thank you. The potatoes delicious. They make really hard.
I gotta take an updated photo because they added stuff to my food.
I like the deer. I know.
I got the beef.
I never tasted that one. Oh, it's pretty good. It's got a strange shape.
What is the red sauce?
I think he gave me beef. Oh, you didn't ask for deer? I did.
Good.
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, the chocolate.
I don't like it. I like the potato. It's got a funny taste to it. Yeah.
The chocolate's really strong. Like it's a strong dark chocolate taste. Maybe it's still good, but the dark chocolate is kind of overpowering in the end.
Sorry to see. Do you want to try that?
Yeah, it tastes metal. Not bad.
Potatoes good. Can't mess. It's hard to mess up potatoes though.
You didn't like your beef?
It's good. What do you think? Is it good?
The potato, you're right.
It's very good.
The chocolate actually was pretty good.
On mine it was a little overpowering. What do you think of the potato?
Potato's good. You got the veg? Yeah.
I got the beef.
The beef. Where the beef is from around here? She's so rich.
So what did you get? We have a blue cheese here in front of you. It's actually the semi-freddo. Semi-freddo means half frozen. So we have a texture of ice cream with a light flavor of blue cheese inside there. With the pickled pear, caramelized nuts, citrus oil, and some dill on top of that. So your brain became a little bit confused because you tried it's ice cream texture and everything, but as a result it's not sweet at all. So it's like a palate cleanser of the meat to reduce all the meatiness, you know, the smokiness and everything. So it's quite interesting, adventurous dish I'm always. And for you, I have a mandarin sorbet here for you.
So it's like an ice. Oh, very nice.
Please enjoy.
Thank you.
I'm so sorry for you. We have a little issue.
I know I'm gonna like this. This is gonna be my favorite. You like blue cheese? I don't like blue cheese. You like it?
That's good.
Oh.
You're gonna hate it.
I don't like it.
You're gonna hate it.
It's blue cheese.
No, I like good.
I like blue cheese too.
You like it?
Too much.
You like it?
You're gonna hate it.
You should have all gotten this melon.
Yeah.
You got the good one, the orange mandarin. Trying to mush up that look like
Do you hate it?
I'm glad I ate it with a pecan because I can't taste the blue cheese. Hold on, let me get this
Do it again.
cheese.
I want to like it.
It doesn't taste
It
like
tastes like cheese ice cream.
What do you think?
Like cheese ice cream, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually not bad.
Maybe this is the ice.
There we go.
Thank
So we
you.
have chocolate here in front of you. We have a coconut base, like a coconut sable small cookie. Inside there is a chocolate mousse with vanilla custard, glazed with chocolate. On top you will find like a vanilla sponge cake. It will reduce the sweetness of the cake. And the caviar, which is made from the strawberry.
Thank you.
It tastes like the s'mores pudding we had today.
Oh, it's good.
I think it's good. You're supposed to eat it all together. I know.
It's good, but it's a lot of chocolate, and I won't be able to eat all of that.
That's why you're supposed to mix it. Strawberry.
Let me go. Okay, let me try it again. It's gonna be too strong for me though. It's really gonna be up your alley.
See them, we'll tell them, boy, those last two courses were the best.
They were delicious.
So you can go on a lot of cruises then.
Fair amount.
I'm not with 4 kids, but
I don't love cruising.
no,
I'm not a cruiser.
Right up your alley.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Is that the best thing you've had tonight?
Yeah. I really do like it.
However,
Please remember that if you're wearing a blue band, you should stay on one side, and if you're wearing a red band, you should stay on the other side. Thank you for your enthusiastic participation in today's event.
We're on the red team. We're on the red team.
We got a traitor. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
the sea of love. I wanna tell you how much I love you.
So I've always been told that you're truly Southern if whenever you're eating a meal, you're talking about a meal that you're going to have in the future or a meal that you've had in the past. So right now it's like 11 o'clock and we had dinner at 6 o'clock and then we went and saw Dual Reality, and you guys should have already seen the footage from that by now. But so we went down to the pizza place and grabbed the pizza. So this is the white pie and this is the pesto chicken, and I'm starving because I didn't really eat my dinner. So I have a cake popsicle that we picked up earlier. I'm gonna give it a shot, see how it tastes. It smells kind of weird though, so let's see. It's funfetti inside. It tastes better than it smelled, but it's not my favorite. So Chris is getting ready to try a praline marshmallow. Let's see what he thinks. Because praline's his like favorite thing. What do you think? Is it amazing? Don't look at me. It's not good? Very bad? Or is it just you don't like the marshmallow part?
But very light.
Praline flavor?
Yeah.
So, if it had more praline flavor, you'd probably like it.
Yeah, probably.
And now you're gonna try pecan fudge.
Pecan pie fudge.
Oh, pecan pie fudge.
Mm-hmm. Which is pecans.
We forgot to tell you guys we had dessert. So this is like a bonus to our video, I guess. What do you think? Is it good?
That's good.
10 out of 10 would eat again?
Yeah, I love fudge, so.
Okay, so like on a 1 to 10 point scale, what would you give it?
I'd give it an 8.5.
Because there's no pecan pie flavor?
Yeah.
What about...
It was a little let down on the pecan pie
What about
part.
what about the praline marshmallow? What would you give it?
Probably a 5, maybe a 6.
So tell us, would you guys rather us do a 10 point scale for food or like a 5 point scale? And should we, like, when we review food, should we give it a scale? What's your opinion? Leave it in the comments below. So I want to talk about our meal earlier. Earlier we ate at Test Kitchen, which was a heck of an experience to say the least. But I personally never want to go there again. I was able to eat like 2 of the small plates of food that they bought us. Chris was able to eat pretty much all of his, but I could barely get through it. And it took forever. We were in the restaurant for like 2 hours and come out starving anyways. And then we had to rush to go catch Dual Reality. And then we finally just got back to the room and the pizza place was one of only two places that were still open, which the pizza's great, so I'm thankful that they were open, but that kind of sucked. So we're gonna finish this pizza, and then we're gonna go to bed, and we'll see you guys tomorrow in Costa Maya for our third day of our trip on Scarlet Lady.